just listed all the stuff. What do you want?
We can do wrestling, then Evo, then Zombieland, then
He wanted to talk about this Superman thing that's going on.
No, yeah. Because that goes into movies. So,
okay.
So that's what I'm saying. You can do wrestling, you can do zombie. What did I say? Evo, then Zombieland, then the Superman thing, and then close, and then close.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
That one. You got one more thing?
Oh, wait.
What are you gonna do? You about to do it? You about to do it? Were you thinking the same thing I was thinking? All right, cool. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not gonna lie, that was in my head too.
Well
Everybody was thinking the same thing.
Commandant Lassard.
What? Did you just give him the nickname?
No,
Common Dollar Sard?
yeah, fucking Police Academy, dog.
Exactly. You know what? He's the man with many nicknames.
But in this show, well, we know.
Yes.
Welcome, motherfuckers. It's your boy Sir Wednesday here at this fantastic, wonderful show that we're having here today. Welcome to True Story Bro. Like I said earlier, I'm Sir Wednesday. You said it 3 times the last episode. I had to cut it once. Fuck you. It's this motherfucker right here. Actually, I changed my mind. It's this man right here.
Oh my god. What an ass.
While our boy is recovering.
What's going on? It's the man with no nickname.
That's right. His name's Chris.
His name's Chris.
The man has no name.
Where you turn it into?
Where you passing it to?
Where you passing it to?
Fuck you again. I love you.
Oh god, it's the ninja that's kicking it with you. Echo Ninja, aka Magnum PI.
Damn right. So as soon as we go say Tom Selleck and fucking Jay Hernandez, you want to show that?
No, fuck Jay. I'm glad that is that show over?
Yeah, I don't know. CBS is a rabbit hole. It'll be 10 seasons and shit. Nobody gives a shit.
And then we'll pass it to, Fruit Loops over here.
Wow.
First of all, this is Kofi Kingston. This is a WWE champion, motherfucker. Recognize who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm here. We're in here. This Roundhouse. With a smile on that face.
I thought that was a mustache.
That's creepy. That was creepy. Like, really? No.
Yes. Let me ask you a question. Since you're rocking the Kofi Kingston, Kofi Kingston. When Kofi Kingston gonna stop pretending he's Jamaican and become African again?
You know they made a joke about that in one of the episodes of Raw. It was like when the DX was around.
I know exactly.
When Triple H, I think it was when Triple H and Shawn Michaels were on the
ring. Yep.
And they were like, "Hey, what about your accent?" He was like,
just like Scarlet Witch.
Where?
But speaking,
wait, just like Storm.
Oh, she didn't have no accent.
No, she didn't. She had one in the first one, and then it kept going away.
The first movie
until like Days of Future Past, and then you're like, wait, what the fuck?
No, the second movie was gone. The only thing she said that
the second movie, it was
she had an accent in the first
it
one.
was there in the
She did. Damn, that's as good as my boy Markel Wilson. I love you, nigga. But your accents are terrible. Everyone knows
the
it.
first half of the second movie, she had an accent, and then the last half of it just disappeared.
she said one word. She said sometimes, and it was just like
That was the first one.
no, that was the second one. She was talking about Nightcrawler.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't remember that movie no more.
I do.
X-Men United, but not united in their fucking accents, though.
Anyway, though, speaking of WWE.
Yes, WWE. So, SmackDown since Tuesday passed, and Raw passed. Tuesday SmackDown was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I did not watch it.
Okay, you did not watch it. You watched Raw.
I watched Raw. Yeah.
Okay.
I normally don't watch SmackDown.
SmackDown actually has the best best characters and show and storyline. Nuts to nuts.
It's not the used to.
Exactly.
And Raw kind of plummeted for a while. For a while. Let's be real. Raw plummeted in January. Literally was okay.
That's not too
right
far.
before the Rumble.
That's not too far.
Right before the Rumble, it's we're going down.
The way you make it seem like they stopped growing. They stopped being good since 1873 or something like that.
It's
Country was new. They were thinking about ending slavery. Like, you know what? This ain't a good idea. But what's going on with Raw?
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Fucking history professor. I'm fucking full of shit.
Anyway, it was Raw was good, especially with that little with Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, that whole ending segment, and not to give it this Cedric Alexander and jumping off the fucking pipe.
Yes,
that was awesome, and that was awesome. That whole Raw.
I've been waiting for them to actually put him out a little more. He needs a push.
He does he had a small one when he first debuted on Raw, but it was like, hey, black wrestler,
205 Live.
move over live, 205 Live. And we all know that when it comes to wrestlers of color, WWE kind of doesn't put the light on them the way they should. All of them?
Very few. Count on your hand.
All
Count on your hand.
The best one that they got that's of color, literally, is The Rock. That's actually went above and beyond.
You know, Batista's of color too.
Yeah. But that's it. Everything else been John Cena. John Cena!
Not anymore. Not this time.
It's been so many wrestlers of color have been passed over for a while. Kofi's been one of them. He's been there 11 years.
Oh, I know.
Did Ahmed Johnson never fucking win the fucking
Intercontinental?
But he never got the championship.
But
No.
Kofi was like a tag team. He was a part of a tag team for so
He
long.
was tag team he's had so many tag team titles. Intercontinental.
But he's held every
title.
smaller title.
Every small title. No!
He just recently became a Grand Slam
It's
champion.
not, it's,
No. It's good that he was able to capture all those titles.
He
Which is
changed
awesome.
the name.
Well, Grand Slam you have every single title.
That's just what.
Like the tag team, the Intercontinental, and then
No, it's fine.
It's
All
WWE
it's
champion.
a dope title. Like it makes sense. You've had every single championship. Might as well be called the Grand Slam.
But you know how many wrestlers have actually passed him over? Like this a lot. Like Booker T came in as a champion, and then WWE
tanked him.
No, they like to kind of forget about this shit that they had that little racist thing that they were doing with Booker T. It was Triple H and Booker T, and they just buried Booker T. And still to this day,
He's still a 5-time champion.
Five times.
No, he's never become a world champion ever again. Yeah. I was like, that sucks. You know why? Because this shit won't make sense anymore. this won't make sense. So they had to keep him like this.
Nah.
You could have done this and then
Did y'all see when he did the
I'm coming 6 times you. 6 times.
We
come for you, nigga. Oh.
When the New Day won the tag team championships not too long ago, I think it was a couple weeks ago, they brought out Booker T on SmackDown. And they had him do the whole King Booker spiel.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, welcome to the 5-Timers Club.
Yeah.
And then they all the spinneries.
That's so dope. I gotta fucking find that shit. That shit's dope.
It's been honestly it has been a struggle with WWE episode wise. I watch it every Monday, and I watch SmackDown as well after practice, like just watch the highlights. But for me, like storyline wise, it's like there's certain wrestlers that have been part of the indies that have paid the pretty much they pay their dues. They actually have well-known names out there, and to see them not get the push that they deserve, or like WWE, it's kind of like counterintuitive. It's kind of fucked up. Like Finn Balor, I'm glad he's gotten other champions, but he was the first Universal Champion. Are we not going to give it back to him? Like,
I don't know. They're not pushing enough people the right way. And I think with the whole hiring Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff, that's where it's gonna change. Because they've already changed it, like they did the whole Evolve thing. Now, I know that was supposed to counteract AEW when they did their little event that same exact day.
Yeah.
But they're gonna use that platform to push more superstars.
Like what NXT? But NXT's already have their own kind of mega stars.
Yeah. But right now on NXT, I'm not a fan of that.
Really?
Yeah. Like I just saw NXT the other day and I was just like,
Okay.
I thought Chris Jericho was the first Universal Champion.
No.
Way
he
back.
was the first undisputed.
Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. Okay,
Undisputed.
undisputed. Okay.
It was you in it.
Yeah, it was still there.
He was checking out from Valve.
Yeah, but right now, so on Raw, they're doing the writing. You can tell that Paul Heyman wrote Raw episode.
Yeah.
You can tell that was just Paul Heyman.
Man, I'm just waiting for it to turn into ECW.
No, well, you'll have.
It'll be a while be the same, dog.
I know.
It'll be a while, but they're getting there.
You know what's weird though? When you say that, I'm like, I kind of agree because when they have an event called Extreme Rules, and it's like
there's no
Extreme Rules matches. There's nothing extreme
They
about it.
took the name when they absorbed ECW, and then they fucking castrated it.
There's nothing extreme about it. It's like, okay, the main championship matches are the only ones that are going to go real extreme with the belt, with ladders. And
Like honestly, when they absorbed the ECW and WCW, like all ECW and WCW athletes were like neutered when they went to WWE.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
all of them. And
especially
WCW
Sabu.
had some really, really, really good athletes. Like they had the 4 fucking horsemen, man. Like they had Dean Malenko. And come on, like even though what's the name was a crazy bastard, they had Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero.
Don't say Chris Benoit, WWE.
I'm just saying they had those three. They had those three, and then But they had those three, and then they had Ric Flair, a part of that whole thing, and those guys were bad. And then they had the NWO Black and White and NWO Wolfpack. Those guys were fearless, and then and like even though they were like the old men of the group, they were fucking savage, man. Fuck DX, man. Even though I'm a big fan of DX to the day I die, but those dudes, the whole thing of NWO, those guys.
You know, they got everybody that was part of the DX was actually part of Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
that's good.
They were inducted into the Hall of Fame last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. But yeah,
and with China.
Agree or disagree?
Okay.
As far as like when it comes to wrestling, and let's say another thing, maybe Dragon Ball Z. There's 2 things that match up in my mind. Agree or disagree? Dragon Ball Z, most underrated fight. Piccolo versus 17.
Yeah.
Underrated fight. Great fight. Overshadowed by everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Now here comes the parallel. Fucking ECW fight, WWE. Tajiri versus fucking Rob Van Dam. Great fight. Nobody fucking knows what's going on. Underrated. Fucking wonderful fight. Yeah. Would you agree they're kind of on the same level as far as like?
That was at One Night Stand, right?
Yeah. That was boss.
That was a great.
Like when ECW was able to take over for that one night.
I think that was when Cena lost his title to.
ECW
was Rob Van Dam.
Fearless.
Was it Rob Van Dam or was it CM Punk?
Rob Van Dam. Lost to Rob Van Dam.
It was Rob Van Dam, yeah. ECW was fearless though.
I thought you were talking about the time when fucking Stone Cold came and ran through niggas like he was standing on some fucking.
I remember one. I think.
Yeah. You can't do the door. So fuck you, Spider-Man. Fuck out of here. He was doing all that.
There's actually there's a British show. I can't remember what it is, but there was just like this kid was acting up. It's like, hey, what are you
the fucking shoulder slap.
Yeah.
Because one kid slaps him, he's like, you can't slap my son. So he slaps everyone. He slaps the police. He slaps the dog. He's like,
wait. The one thing with the girl, she was not looking at him, and she was not looking at him, and he was like,
oh yeah, no, she ducked away. She looked up. He's like,
I got your ass too. And then he walked away like this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
yeah, I remember that show.
I remember one
Oh
thing.
my God.
What was it?
I remember when it was Sabu versus Rob Van Dam in ECW, and fucking Rhino came out of nowhere. He fucking speared Sabu, and he got up, was getting ready to wait for what's name to turn around, and then when Rob Van Dam turned around, fucking Rhino went right for him. This motherfucker did a front somersault over his ass and made him hit the pole behind him. I was like, "Ooh, shit!" Then once they picked up the chair and did the Van Daminator, and I was like, "Oh!" And then yeah, exactly.
Feels.
Right, exactly.
He's actually contracted with TNA, and he was at the Raw reunion. At least, and the Raw reunion last week was trash.
Was it worse than Zach Morris? It was worse than Zach Morris.
Not that bad. Okay, there's nothing more worse.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? What did you enjoy?
What did I enjoy?
Exactly. Anyway.
The 24/7 how I switched. I think it switched hands 11 times that night.
Yes, it did. That was fun. Oh, speaking about that,
Even women got their hands on it.
okay, that was entertaining. So basically, there's a title they got. It's 24/7, right? It's supposed to be the hardcore championship, right?
But they can't call it that no more.
No, so they called it 24/7 title. By the way, AEW made fun of that. They had a 25/7 title.
The fuck?
It's fucking crazy. And they were like, "This is the most beautiful title in the world." And basically,
pizzeria in New York City where it's open 25 hours a day, and I'm like, I took a picture of that shit.
people know you can't. It
It
says
says you open 25 hours a day, so that means you guys got an extra motherfucking hour.
Give me a slice, nigga.
I looked at it, I'm like, I took a picture, I was like, let me make sure this is real. Looked at my phone, I was like, yeah, this shit is real. Wow. You see that?
I can just imagine it fucking goes crazy with time. You bring your fucking watch in there, and your watch be like 24 hours, like 12 o'clock, and shit just starts moving around. What the fuck is going on?
oh my god.
Where the fuck did that guy come from? What the fuck happened to his head?
But Big Show's got a new show.
What's it called?
The Big Show Show.
Big Show.
It's on Netflix. It's gonna be on Netflix.
That's not original, but what is it about?
That shit sounds like something Vince Vaughn said it'd be cool. He's like, what's going on, Big Show? Big Show?
I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like,
fucking underrated movie. I like this
I'm
shit.
just wondering to myself, I'm like,
when the Rock went off on him.
oh my god.
Easy.
Oh god.
man.
But it's
Isn't that the one with the Rock's gay?
Yep.
Oh man, that
He
shit
did
is
the
funny.
Buddha shit. And then
He's always doing something elite. He's always doing something like Pacific Island.
Oh, yeah.
Island.
I don't relate.
He's always doing something. He's either doing the haka, the haka, or he's doing something. He's always doing something
I've only seen him do the hockey like twice.
Probably.
He's probably gonna do it in the
No, he's gonna do it in this one.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
But he did it. I know he did it in one of the Fast and Furious ones because with the soccer team, they were doing the haka dance and scaring.
I think that was the last one.
Yeah, okay, that was last. Okay.
I listen to the haka when I need to go into important events in my life.
I think he did it in Moana as well, but real short.
But speaking of that, supposedly that Justice for Han is gonna happen in this movie. supposedly there's this petition thing, not petition. There's this like thing going on about about people wanting justice for that character Han in Fast and Furious because this guy just killed your best friend and now he's like a part of the team. Like that made no sense. None of that made sense at all.
It was like Sterling K. Brown.
Word.
Like
I looked at that.
You know what? That's a little rough for me because that was very pivotal when they showed Han.
Yeah.
But he's such a dope character.
He is a dope character, but
it's not one. But here's the thing too. It's one of those things where it's like he wouldn't have did it if they didn't really kind of
tore up his brother.
Yeah.
No, I know.
So it's one of those things.
Quid pro quo, yeah.
Yeah, but you knew your brother was dirty. You knew somebody was going to get him.
Yeah, but he also never thought somebody was going to get him like the way they did.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Wait until they get Charlize Theron, bitch.
Oh yeah, they gonna get
Oh,
that.
no,
bitch.
they
gonna
gonna
fuck
get
that
bitch.
bitch
That's
up.
Dread.
Fucking predator white
Dread.
bitch.
But
D-E-D. Dread.
Predator white bitch.
I guess we're moving on from WWE stuff.
No, you didn't talk about the Big Show. What is
That's
it about though?
Nigga got a shirt.
You got to go. That's it.
Wait, is it like a reality show or is it like
I don't know. It's supposed to be like a family comedy.
Family
type.
comedy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big Show doesn't do like
And I
heavy
think,
drama.
So, like, what's
it's
the
supposed
premise,
to be
though?
in front of a live studio audience.
Oh,
Something like
really?
that.
Wait, did they say that?
I think
A
so.
Netflix show?
Not like a live, not like live.
Well,
but
they do
it's-
that with
Like,
a lot of their
like my wife and kids, they probably got like the laugh
The laugh
track.
track and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
like
Did that last episode.
they got that Misty Iglesias show though. That shit is funny.
Is it?
Not seen that yet.
I'll give it a shot.
I hate the theme song though because it's so fucking racist. They made him seem like he's a Mexican. No, well, not singing as a Mexican.
Well,
No, but this song is like straight up like it's just one word. It's just Misty Iglesias. Misty Iglesias, and he's just all like in this fucking VW fucking
Bus.
bus.
Oh man, have you seen his collection?
Yo,
he's got a real collection.
Yes.
A collection of VW buses. Oh my
I
god.
think that's.
I want one. Like
He
that's
got some,
not
he
like
got
the
some
electric
tricked out. Yeah,
That only went 40
not,
miles an
no,
hour.
not the new ones.
No, like the
no, he's
old
got some
ones.
tricked out old school ones.
Oh, he tricked them out. That's different.
Some of them are like original clean, just repainted, and then some of them are tricked out. Like it has like a table and shit.
It's
that's
crazy.
what's up.
It's crazy.
I did not know this. Actual investment.
All right.
Very cool guy.
Well, moving on.
2
Guess we talk
games.
about some games.
Not just any games. The esports.
Yes, Evo. So
When does it start?
August 2nd.
This weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This weekend is
okay.
Evo. So people are traveling in today.
Oh,
It is in Las Vegas.
Oh, it's in Las Vegas.
Yeah. August 4th, 2nd through the 4th. And the games I'm gonna be playing is Blaze Blue, tag, cross tag. Still gotta get that game. I still haven't touched it. I gotta play
The first time I ever touched that game, I whooped someone's ass in it. And I've never touched the game before. This guy's a pro. And I was like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Like, I knew I was going to get my ass whooped. And I just went in. I was like, all right, fuck it. And I started doing combos. And I was like, oh, I'm beating you. I'm beating you.
Had you played Guilty Gear before?
Yes.
Then you know how to play that game.
Yeah.
Then you
But I
knew.
played
without-
with an arcade stick.
Oh, badass motherfucker.
Yeah, you are a badass motherfucker.
So that's why I was like, I don't know.
Well,
You guys ever been to Chinatown Fair?
I have.
Yes.
Before they changed it up.
Yeah. I was there.
So that's when I went there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm at just long.
That sucks.
People live in Vegas now.
So you don't gotta go. You probably gotta take a bus to go fucking go to Europe.
Shut up. Just a move from
What?
No, it's.
Just one.
what else?
You meet a lot of people in New York, like you wouldn't even know.
And just
I've-
walk the streets.
I've seen so many. I used to work at GameStop in the city, and I've seen so many people like just go and shop. Jimmy Fallon's coming to the store. Mark Ruffalo came to the store.
I can't stand it.
Who else?
We know
You can't
Oh,
stand
I
it.
had Colin Dylan Sprouse.
Oh, word?
They came in for Pokemon X and Y when that dropped.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah, I had a midnight release and they came in.
I miss Sigourney Weaver.
That's what's up.
Where? When? I mean,
New York. She was just walking on like 6. She was walking on 6. Walking to 14. And who else? Sigourney Weaver. And
I'm gonna throw out somebody obscure. I met Wallace Strong. No, not nobody. He played Vicini in fucking Princess Bride. Inconceivable.
oh!
Okay.
I believe that. I
Fucking
believe you
great guy.
do not
It's
know
hilarious.
what that word really means.
I don't think it means anything.
oh, I met Susan Sarandon as well. Because she owns a ping pong.
Just a minute.
She owns a ping pong.
Oh, you make that face?
What?
What? Oh, you biting your nails?
I just bit my neck.
Oh, I thought you was like, yes, son. I thought that was a new thing. I didn't know. I live under a rock. I don't know shit.
All right, back to the list. So, Blade Smooth Cross Tag, Dragon Ball Fighters Z, Mortal Kombat 11, of course, the new Samurai Showdown, which I gotta get that.
That came out already?
Yeah, it's been out for a month now. 2 months now.
2 months? Good. I'll go online and get it for cheap money now.
Snake, make a new show.
They should have been did that.
All right.
Go.
Soul Calibur,
Street Fighter's gotta be on that, right?
Street Fighter is definitely on that list. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, obviously. Tekken 7. And one game I have not played, but it's still made by Arc Systems. I have not really touched it. Under the Night in Birth.
It's a fighting game?
Yeah. I searched it. I was like, what the fuck is this game?
It sounds like a baby delivering.
No, it's literally like...
It's like,
It's a VR birthday delivery game.
how does the fucking tournament end? You lost. It's a boy. My bad. It's a girl. Tough break, nigga.
And then that's some of the games that's being played, but there's also supposed to be like tons of announcements for a lot of the games. Like I'm hoping for currently for Dragon Ball Fighters, they're not doing any patches anymore. They're doing 1 year patch, and that's it. No more patches for the game. So what you get is what you get. And then characters, they kind of been shitty with releasing characters. Like
They've been just duplicating.
they've been doing it. Like you know how many Gokus we got in that fucking game?
You know how many Gokus is in the fucking show?
Yeah, but we don't need that many.
No, that's what I mean. That's
sound
how,
like
but
that.
no, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Like I did not need a Goku. Like I did not need a GT Goku just so you get the Super Saiyan level 4 Goku for that split super for that one ultimate move. I didn't need that
Why don't you just use the regular Goku and just have him transform into the nigga?
because the regular Goku doesn't transform. He only throws a spirit bomb
Oh,
and goes
kiss my
and goes KO Ken.
This is why I don't play that game, yo.
This is why I'm like they have base Goku in there and base Vegeta. I was like.
Why, now, see, why do they do that to a game like that?
You know why GT sucked? Obvious reasons.
Here we go.
Because from everything you saw in Dragon Ball history, keep the fucking going back to Dragon Ball history. Everything you motherfuckers saw. Tell me why when they fucking had people die, and then they had to cross over from the fucking that nigga's world, I'll fucking call it that, and then come back. Piccolo was like, nah, nigga, I'm just chill here. Like Piccolo would never do that.
True.
That was garbage. That's when I realized this show is fucking ass.
Like, seriously, one
They
of
made
their
Trunks
best,
a bitch.
one of their best characters that is just gonna like chill in the sidelines. No, go fuck yourself. And then you make Trunks
A bitch.
Gohan.
A bitch.
Like Gohan is the biggest bitch, and he's supposed to be the fucking world savior.
And guess what? But Goten was all about the bitches.
That he was.
That's true.
He was all about that. He's like, yeah, Dad, I ain't training. I got a date. I'm trying to get that pussy.
He was the most successful Z fighter as far as
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Rad as fuck. I can't do this no more. Like, nigga, you couldn't get home and fuck himself.
Trunks was a bitch, and Pam was annoying. Overly annoying.
Trunks fucking saved the day in the best outfit ever. I was telling somebody the other day. Nigga said, you know what? I'm gonna go save the future. I'm gonna wear a special suit. You gonna do that? Like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna get a jean jacket, a wife beater, some fucking jeans, and some Tims. Killing niggas all day.
with the Excalibur in my hand, motherfucker.
But yeah,
That
that
making sushi, nigga.
Jump Force isn't on that list.
no.
Jump Force, eh?
See, the reason why
Wow.
I explain why Jump Force is because it's too.
It's simple, right?
It's
And
simple.
You can just like press like
It's
one
simple.
button and
It's
it does
simple.
like 50
And that's the
hits.
thing, it's simple, and they do have they have the list,
But they're trying to get like strategic games.
But
Though.
the problem is like if you kill one character, you win. It's not like if you beat one character and you play with the next character. No, you kill one character, you
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
So
That's why.
So what is it like? One round and you get to go through whatever character.
2 rounds.
Wait, so
there's 3 rounds.
How is it 3 rounds and then one character gets killed?
3 rounds, right? 3 rounds. You get to choose 3 characters, and you can switch between those 3 characters. But it's
One dies.
One dies. That's it.
Didn't they do that with that fucking Tekken Street Fighter game? Was it that shit? Or was
Yeah.
it, when you kill one motherfucker, you can't switch to the other
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they did do
That is the dumbest shit ever.
They
Yeah,
did do that.
the Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah, they did that. That's a dumb way to do any fighting game with actual tag team because it's like I want to beat both people. Like I don't need to beat. I want to beat one. I want to beat
Like
both.
Mortal Kombat 11 does the tagging thing, and it does. Yeah, yeah.
No, I think it was 9 that did it.
No. Mortal Kombat 11 does it, but the thing is, I've only did it during the Tower of Time. At the Tower of Time, they force you in tag teams.
Oh,
But the thing is, once one character is gone, you can play with the other one. But you can also switch between the two during the fight.
they did tag team in Mortal Kombat 9 too.
Yeah, I know. In 9 they did it.
Then 9 they did it. And,
So
and then I that's why I don't understand what they do with
they didn't put it in 11 because they didn't like as a main thing, except for online.
and they're still releasing characters.
Yeah, of course they still releasing characters.
Oh, we're supposed to get a reveal.
Nightwing. I mean, Nightwolf. Nightwolf and the female classic outfits.
We're supposed to get a reveal at Evo.
That's probably the only thing that I want right now.
They're supposed to get so there's supposed to be a lot of reveals in the games. So Dragon Ball Fighters, we're supposed to get
I know another realm gonna be there.
Janemba. I can't wait for Janemba. Also Gogeta Blue from the Dragon Ball Super movie. And the Broly from Dragon Ball Super
Broly.
No, Broly from the Dragon Ball
You
Super
mean
movie.
Debo from space? That's what that was.
So there's supposed to be a lot.
It's
What
true.
about my bike? What's my bike, punk? Well, you right. You are all right.
There's supposed to be a lot of announcements going on between the 2nd and the 4th. So
It has to be because a lot of the publishing companies are always there, right?
but like this, not every single video game company is there, but the ones who know,
The ones who are
The ones
involved.
who
the ones who do majority of the fighting games are there. So Capcom's there, Namco, Bandai is there, which is Tekken and Dragon Ball. So they're all there. And NetherRealm and Arc Systems are there, and Nintendo's there as well. So they're there, but at the same time, they're going to be doing some announcements about characters.
Too bad Neo Geo doesn't.
SNK. And we're supposed to get a new SNK. We don't know yet.
Well, then once they got bought out, it wasn't the same.
No. I'll be like this. The last one was pretty good, but we're supposed to get a new King of Fighters.
He was like, no, it wasn't done. It wasn't the same, bro. It wasn't the same at all.
Yo, those characters like Andy and Terry and the rest of them, it's like,
They're great, but they're not doing shit.
that's what I mean. They gotta do something extravagant.
SNK was, I think, what? Tetsuno versus SNK2, right?
Ooh, yes.
Yes, it was.
And my personal favorite, 2006. Oh, great fucking game.
Yeah.
I always fucking talk about it because it was a gem.
But they gotta do something drastic with these characters now for SNK.
Yeah. Honestly, one game that I have not seen or heard of in God knows when.
Okay.
Tekken versus fucking Street
Oh,
Fighter.
Not gonna happen.
It's
Not
like,
gonna happen.
like for real.
They
Like
did Street
they
Fighter.
show
Street Fighter versus Tekken or Tekken versus
They
Street-
did Tekken Cross Street Fighter. What was it?
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
And then they were supposed to do Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
And they were supposed to have the Tekken like
It was supposed to be a Tekken style Street Fighter.
yeah.
But they put Akuma in this recent game. So I guess that was their test run to see how they would work in the Tekken game. Because if you look at it kind of.
It don't.
You don't think Akuma works in
They
Tekken?
don't fucking match.
You know, wait, I wish you got a camera that just post and don't fucking match.
Yo, you know who don't match? And I've been saying it for years in that fucking game, Tekken. As soon as he showed up, I'm like, this nigga's a bloody Roar character. Lars. Fuck that whole nigga.
For real, no, for real.
Cause yo, when you start like fight, you all the way over there, and the nigga jumps from one side of the screen. Combo. Nigga, I didn't even press a button. The fuck is this? Only thing he didn't do was turn into an animal. Fuck out of here.
Speaking about that, I actually spoke to somebody at Sony. He works for Sony. We talked about the whole. We're talking about like the fighting games. The like where are the fighting games? Because it's really been just like these, like on the list. Only these games that I mentioned. Where are the actual innovative fighting games? I actually mentioned Bloody Roar. I was like, they're like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, Bloody Roar. And he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, but who owns it? He's like, yeah. He's like, I was like, Sony owns it. He's like, wait a minute, Sony owns it? I was like, yeah, you guys own that shit. He was like, hold up. I was like, it's actually Platinum Games that own it because Konami owns it actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember they were with Hudson. That was the first company they were with.
So basically, the properties of Hudson was bought out by Konami. So Konami owns it. We're never gonna see it. Hey Konami, make a Bloody Roar game. Make it good.
Fuck Konami.
And don't put no goddamn songs in. No, nigga, hold on. I want a Bloody Roar game.
Fuck Konami.
Shut up. I want a Bloody Roar.
But he didn't go with anybody else. He's just saying fuck now. Yeah. And I know why. There's a
They fucked him, man.
Well, we ain't passing.
Yeah, I am passing.
All right. So I want to.
Jay was passing. Counting all that money like Spruce motherfucker.
Well, I want a Bloody Roar game. Konami, please make it. That's pretty much what Evo is doing. We gotta wait until Evo starts.
So hopefully they'll stream it. We'll watch it.
Oh, yeah, they'll stream it.
Watch niggas get roasted. So it's either gonna be on YouTube or Twitch.
Honestly,
Who are you?
I love the salt. Like, I just love it.
I was just gonna say, who are you rooting for to win?
Sonic
I
Fox.
just fucking thought of all the
Sonic
motherfuckers being salty as fuck. Like, he's right.
Honestly,
Who are you rooting for to win?
Sonic Fox all day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not up to that.
I heard
Yeah,
you guys talking about it on the damn thing. Ooh, these guys know this shit.
I had a friend that went to Evo a couple years ago,
Oh, yeah.
and he,
Daigo still plays.
yeah,
He's still in the Street Fighter tournament.
and my friend, he went against him too. He lost, and it was
Oh,
funny
he
thing.
lost.
It's a funny thing because the day that he's like, yo, I just got to Evo, bro, and I'm like, word. He's like, yo, I'm gonna send you a picture of the brackets. Fuck these brackets. And I said, what happened? So he sends it to me, right? And I look at the whole list. He's like, I already did a few rounds, but this is like a quarterfinals list. And then it's his name, and then Daigo right underneath it. And I was like, ooh. Tough break.
It's always football.
like when you watch Daigo play, I was like, there's a reason why they call him the Beast. He is fucking the Beast.
He hasn't won it like he used to, but he's still a bad motherfucker though.
Bro, he is always in like
Yo, but Sonic Fox. When I was watching the unveiling of Mortal Kombat 11, and they were like doing all the fights with all the I guess the top players. I think it was bad.
Nah, you should see most of him in a recent tournament. He lost. He lost one of the tournaments. A new guy. He's pretty badass. He plays with. I forgot who he plays with, but anyway, he's pretty badass. He beat Sonic Fox to win the championship. And so I was like, oh shit, Sonic Fox gave him some work. Don't get me wrong. Sonic Fox is that type of dude that's not gonna let you like you ain't gonna get no easy win all the time. That is not happening. Not happening. But Justin Wong still plays, I believe. I don't know what he's playing lately. It's really hit or miss. Like if there's no Marvel versus Capcom, I don't see Justin Wong at all.
That last game didn't count for me. I don't want to. That shit didn't exist. Like fuck.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Fucking
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's it. That's where I stopped.
What?
That's where I stopped.
Two?
That's where I stopped.
You know why? Because 3 was chicken blockers, and fucking three ultimate was ultimate chicken blockers.
I enjoyed 3. I didn't enjoy Ultimate 3. And that was because they nerfed a lot of characters.
I enjoyed 3, not Ultimate 3.
I enjoyed
Fuck 3 and
Because I was nasty with Deadpool, and then they changed the way he set up his combos.
Yep, they did.
Because they nerfed them, and then
They nerfed him.
they nerfed
They
them, and then
fixed.
changed the way. And then once you press the button, it cancels everything.
They did the same thing with Dante.
Yeah.
Oh,
But what's next on the agenda? Gentleman.
Zombieland. Anybody see the fucking Zombieland?
I did see the trailer.
You know what? That was the trailer to the movie we didn't know that we needed to see.
Truly.
And it looks great.
I already wanted to see it.
You did?
From day one.
Oh,
I've
damn.
been waiting for this.
Like, I mean,
You know
I'm
what?
saying I didn't want it. I just didn't think it was going to
I
happen.
know what was terrible about that movie? I went with a group of friends, and after we finished the movie, we went on a Twinkie fit.
I'm trying to find
Yo,
were you disappointed or you like, nah, we good?
No. We fucking just overloaded on Twinkies for no fucking reason.
Wow. I kind of did.
Whenever somebody went to Walmart, they're like, "What's up?" And I'm like,
Swing it.
"Oh,
Let's go. Let's do this.
I hope in this movie they make fun of just acting for being fucking Mexican.
I don't
Just
think
for
they
some-
will.
I doubt that will.
Or
If that's the case, they might as well make fun of Emma Stone for being Gwen Stacy.
You about to say Gwen Stefani? Bananas.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit! Oh, okay, tell
oh man.
But yeah, Luke Wilson, out of nowhere. I haven't seen that nigga in a million years. And it looks like he's going to be this dude's brother. That's what it seems like. We'll see.
or maybe another version.
Another
version of that,
version.
yeah.
That's what they seemed like. It was like a mirror. It's like, have I seen this?
I'm just so glad that we're getting this movie.
Yeah,
Very
it's
awesome.
needed. Oh, I actually mentioned this. I know it's a little off, but I gotta mention this one. To a group of friends of mine. Has there been any good comedy movies lately? Like
This year?
yeah.
One on Netflix.
If you've seen,
Yeah, for real.
well, I'm talking about like movie theater.
But you just said movies. Now you want.
Okay.
Now you trying to be that dude? We only got one of them niggas. No. We do. He was trying to like, okay, yeah, we don't need Netflix movies to be in Cannes Film Festival. Like, nigga, who the fuck
Who
is
said that?
I don't know if it was Spielberg. It was one of the motherfucking big movie motherfuckers. People like, really, dog? You about to be a shallow nigga like that?
That's because Netflix is putting out this shit.
Yes, they are.
You'll always be my maybe is a fucking.
If you didn't watch that, watch that.
I am
Keanu
watching that.
Reeves, it's hilarious.
Yes.
Being a crazy version of himself.
Yes.
And listen to Hello Pero, which is the name of the band. They got a fucking
Greatest
song
fucking
called I Punched Keanu Reeves. Hilarious.
I gotta watch that. There's also
Put it on the list.
I just looked up comedies of 2019, and Happy Death Day Team comes up on it.
How the fuck is that a comedy?
Let me see.
Oh, actually, it kind of was.
What?
It's a comedy. It's a horror comedy movie.
It's sort of.
It's
I thought it
considered,
was just a Killer Groundhog Day movie.
but it
It
got a
is.
lot of comedy in it because she fucking does a lot of Groundhog's Day bullshit.
You got no choice at that point.
Because now it's not. It wasn't just her who's now stuck. It's everyone else.
Oh, I saw the long shot. That's actually not that bad.
Long shot. Fuck
Oh,
that.
with Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see
That,
that.
that was funny. That was actually really funny.
I
And
love that
and what's the name was in it? O'Shea Jr.
Oh, shit, Jackson.
Oh, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
That sounds like some fucking Saturday morning cartoon type fucking superhero name.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. Damn.
Come on, niggas, y'all bought the cereal.
For real. And speaking of movies, let's talk about this WB and Superman
So
fiasco.
yeah, that has been.
Sounded like the dude from Canada.
So apparently at San Diego Comic Con, Henry Cavill was there, and this guy talked to Henry Cavill, and they asked him, "Hey, you know, are you want to see the Superman movie?" And he was like, he said he wants to do a sequel to Man of Steel, which I fucking agree.
They
Like
should have done from jump.
they should did that.
You didn't like Man of
No.
Steel?
Man Steel was trash.
You didn't like
What the
it?
fuck?
BBS was trash.
BBS was trash. We knew that was gonna be trash.
Man of
You know
Steel
what I
was
mean?
awesome.
It was trash.
You know what? Man of Steel did a lot of stuff, but to some people it didn't get to the point. quick enough. And by the time we got it, it was like explosion. I fucked everything up. I really had no training with my powers. I just went.
I watched the entire thing.
But what's the thing you didn't like about it?
It didn't grab my attention. The entire movie didn't grab my attention. The time that it was getting ready to grab my attention was when he finally fought Zod. Fell asleep. And I've tried to watch this movie 3 times, and I fell asleep every time he's about to fight Zod.
You should just watch the clip where he fights Zod.
Yeah, just watch the part where he's about to fight Zod and then on.
Yeah, but that's a waste because that's like the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Like, yo, he's like, babe, my favorite part. What happened? Who won?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh my goodness.
I even did the same thing with BBS.
Nah, see,
You didn't need to watch that shit.
no.
I still didn't watch that shit.
I'm sorry. If you
I
try,
watched YouTube, and YouTube explained to me like, oh,
I waited until it came on HBO.
BBS was literally.
I haven't gone to see. Like I didn't go to see.
I think it was
BBS was literally a superhero jack-off session where you're blue balls the entire time until the fight happens and then it's over very quickly. That's exactly. You're like, oh shit! The 7-minute fight. You're waiting fucking 2.5 hours for this movie, for this fucking fight. You're like, fuck this.
We're waiting for
What kills me is the premise of it. It's supposed to be Batman versus Superman, right?
I cannot believe
And then
got that fight.
in the this is before Justice League. This is before everything.
Yeah.
But when they actually had this fight,
They were already part of
they were already part of Justice League. Justice League was already over. Batman fucking retired.
exactly.
Batman knew everything, like on how to fuck with
Superman.
He knew everything.
Wait, hold up.
Talk about Dark Knight Returns.
Wait, I know. What?
Talk about Dark Knight Returns.
No, not Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
well,
Oh, the Dark Knight. Oh, sorry. You said, oh, they were already Justice. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like as far as like comics.
Okay.
As far as
Continue.
comic related,
No, you're right.
Justice League was already over.
Yeah,
There's a whole new set of people.
Right. There was a reason.
There was a reason.
Yeah.
There was a reason with the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Because Superman became like
Corporate.
literally the corporate Boy Scout, while Batman was like, I'm
old as shit. Leave me alone.
That
exactly.
nigga was
I'm getting too old for this shit. Murtaugh type thing.
he was Batman Gran Torino. The only thing he didn't do was throw out racial slurs.
Yo, he was.
He was fucking niggas up.
So what that kills me about
You don't understand. This is not real table. Crack, and I'm the surgeon. I'm like, ooh.
the one thing that killed me about it was I don't want to get a Batman suit. Anyway,
It wasted Kevin Costner. That's one thing that was great in motherfucking Man of Steel. Don't come here. Let me die. Nigga, are you trying to scar me for life? It's bad enough I lost my whole planet. I gotta lose another father.
I'm
Fuck you.
fast enough. They won't see
Facts. Facts. He's like, what happened? I got through over there. The wind.
The wind.
Shit.
Knocked me over.
And niggas
And
be
my
like,
son
okay.
caught me.
The dog made it. The dog was like, I don't know about you, nigga.
I'm for real. But the thing about BBS. See,
Come on, Ron.
if I am.
the dog got out of the oh shit.
But Henry Cavill is such a huge Superman fan.
Oh my god.
And he's all like, if we're gonna do Superman again, and I hope to be Superman again, I want to do it right.
Oh god.
He wants to. He's like, if we're gonna do it like a second version, if we're gonna continue it, not reboot it, I want to do it right.
Well,
And he even said that if he has to like co-write it and stuff like that, he'll do it.
Well, the thing is, when he met this person, at E3. At E3, it was just a fan. It was a fan.
E3.
Yeah.
Comcast.
San Diego.
Damn,
There's a
nigga.
lot of shit that
The
happened.
worlds are merging together.
Literally, E3 Evo Comic Con.
What's this? Crisis on Infinite Cons? Like,
Well done. That was good. That was good.
That would actually be a good con.
That would be very good.
Crisis on Infinite Cons.
Anyway. Sorry.
Take 5 venues into one. Like, nigga, you are killing the world.
Make that
With
into
this
the title
condom.
of the show because it wouldn't make
But
sense.
it's condom.
I can't even make that a title of the show because it wouldn't make sense.
The whole thing is, he he pretty much said that he wanted to do a green like Superman, like Man of Steel, 2, but also a Green Lantern Superman movie where almost like introducing a new Green Lantern, like they did in the fucking cartoon. Why not? They did it in the cartoon. I mean,
still can't find. I don't know who I have to fucking proposition.
Freaking Calvin.
No, not even that.
Oh,
There's a Green Lantern TV show that I can't find anywhere that was in
and
Canada
you'll
only.
never see it.
bro,
That's what I'm saying.
wait, you're talking about the Green Lantern animated series?
Yes.
Dude, that's on DC streaming service.
Yeah. Wait.
I don't have to sell my soul to the
Wait.
No,
You
you
talking about the animated cartoon?
Yes.
Where Hal Jordan?
No, it wasn't Hal Jordan. I think it was Hal.
All of them are in it.
All of them are in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna need your password and your username.
yes.
But yeah. Oh, the one that was on Cartoon Network?
No, it wasn't on Cartoon Network. Never made it there. They did their first because it was basically around the time that they had the new Batman adventures when he stopped being a detective and just punched niggas in the face. That's what happened. He's like, we need to solve this crime. He's like, I got a better idea. It was that nigga. So that was the new Batman adventures with Tim Drake.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, that nigga just stopped solving crimes, just beat niggas up.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And then in the Superman episode, we got fucking Kyle Rayner being introduced as the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And then after that, they made Bruce Timm made a fucking series, and it was only in Canada. I couldn't find that shit.
Oh,
You would have thought I was looking for El Dorado and shit. Holy shit.
Oh, that. Okay. I didn't talk about
I
that.
think that one's still on DC streaming.
I will look for
Because
it.
the one that was on Cartoon Network is on DC streaming.
Yeah, that was
Which is still really good.
That was really good. They introduced Saint Walker and everybody else back. So yeah, Henry Cavill, he said he wanted to do
Kyle Rayner for Lantern. Just saying.
I'm so about Jon Stewart. Anyway,
Got that. Justice League Unlimited. It's done. Nigga got one episode.
Guy
Give
Gardner.
me this. Fuck that nigga.
no. Well, what about no? That shit of Young Justice. That shit was hilarious. He's like, but how about Guy Gardner? No, but he's no. And in the most recent episode, like a couple episodes before, in the episode, you see why they said no. He's just oh my god, like Guy Gardner.
He's a bumbling fool.
He's not a bumbling fool.
No,
He's an asshole. He's the biggest asshole. Do you realize he was out in space and he moved Batman?
He was a fucking
He moved Batman while he was in space and shit. I was like, oh shit.
That nigga had a fucking Chris Tucker moment and shit. When he was like, I was bullshit, man. And when he fucking ran out of power, he wasn't a Lancer for like the longest time. He was running a fucking local bar called Warriors. And he wasn't doing shit. Green Lantern Rebirth came out, everybody got their rings back, and then fucking Jon Stewart was like, yo, nigga, what happened? He's like, I thought you didn't want to work with the Guardians. They were too foolhardy. You'll never work for them motherfuckers again. He was like, nigga, I was bullshit. Basically, he got that power back, and he said, think I'm good.
Oh man. But yeah,
Talking hellish.
he talks about shit.
But the Warner Brothers basically they've just been holding back because they're working on other projects such as of course they got the Wonder Woman thing, they got the new Shazam that's coming out that's not coming out. They got Aquaman 2 that they're working on and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
They got the Black Adam thing that they're about to start.
No, fuck that
I
up.
have not watched Aquaman. How is it?
It's really
It's
good.
fucking good.
It's actually really good.
I haven't seen Justice League. I was like, I'm not touching that. BBS was terrible. Man of Steel terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
I watched.
If you fell asleep
I
before
watched
the
Wonder Woman
fight,
and I enjoyed
sorry.
that. That was pretty
Then
good.
you're
I was
gonna
like,
enjoy.
okay.
Then you're gonna wait. Did you see Shazam?
Oh yeah, I love
Okay.
Shazam.
If you like those two, you'll like Aquaman.
The thing is,
The standalone movies are good.
yeah. The thing is that when it comes to like DC and Warner Brothers, it is like I see what they're doing, and I'm sorry to say, but Warner Brothers, they gotta start getting some of these movie stars. Like Marvel's getting a lot of
But that's not even. It's not even that. It's just that their script writing, they went super dark for no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all.
No, it wasn't.
The only one that should be dark, like really dark and gritty, is Batman. That's it. And they haven't even done a standalone Batman movie yet.
Well,
but it's doing it now.
It's in production now. It should be out.
Look at his face.
No, hey, listen. I'm a huge Batman fan, and I got that same look on my face. Like, I don't know.
With Robert Pattinson,
I was fine with Ben Affleck.
Me too. He didn't do a bad job.
But
he was perfect.
You know that everything that had to do with that Batman was because of Ben Affleck.
I believe it.
The fighting, the costume, all that. Costume is a little
because he's a huge Batman fan.
But he took a lot of stuff from the video games and all the close quarter combat and all that stuff.
Because he liked the Arkham games.
That was fucking great.
His script.
That was probably the only part that I liked about BVS.
His script was based off of him going into Arkham.
Yeah. So
people were like, oh, it's not. He kept saying, oh, it's not based off of the Arkham games, and then you realize, wait, it's him trapped in Arkham, and then they look at him like. but it would look good.
It was the J. Arkham Asylum.
His idea, strictly said, it's raid redemption in Arkham Asylum. That's how he put it.
Yeah, it was legit. It was legit Arkham Asylum, but it wasn't going to be more Joker geared. It was going to be more Deathstroke.
Yeah. Well, Deathstroke was going to be his final boss.
Well, the thing is,
WB had to get involved.
But also Ben Affleck was going to do some shit.
Well, yeah, that's true. Alcoholism and stuff. Yeah.
So it's not all.
Sorry to laugh at that.
No, Warner Brothers.
I laughed at his back tattoo as soon as he said.
Oh,
because I thought of Doctor. They told me I need a Machiavelli. So you got a back tattoo? What are you stupid?
But guess who else? Speaking of Ben Affleck, did you see the trailer for Jay and Silent Bob reboot?
I did not.
Yes.
There's a trailer out
there? Yes. It's fucking awesome too.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna watch it.
Both Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are in that shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Because what's the name kissed and made up Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck because they were going through a rough time for a while.
Well,
they've been friends for a long time.
But the thing is, they stopped talking for years. 10 years.
Well, because Ben's alcoholism.
I know it took a toll on their friendship.
Not to mention the fact that Kevin Smith almost died, and it was
that
like
has to be the funniest heart attack story I ever heard. This nigga was in the hospital. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm about to have a heart attack. Should I be talking like this? I'm like, yeah. According to this is real bad. I didn't even have a conversation, and they tell like you were having a massive heart attack. He didn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck?
But
kind of human are you?
I'm glad that they're doing this movie. Jason on Bob's anyway, I hope Chris Rock is in there too. I really do. There's one scene with Chris Rock coming in, and
taste the buggery food.
And that whole segment of the last part of the movie was just pure gold. Just pure comedy gold. Anyway,
so tell us about the show that you've been watching. Pose?
Oh yes, Pose. Yes, love that show.
I've just been going straight to him for anything that for every single thing we're talking about. Just go straight to him because he'll just go right on about it.
I mean the show Pose. It's on FX. It's a show about people, black and brown people of color in the 1980s. They all say 80s.
So people of color in the 1980s?
Okay. Not born, they were around the ballroom scene around the 1980s.
That's what I said, people of color in the 1980s.
Yeah. But the ballroom scene around that time, which was transgender, the drag queens, pretty much drag queens, but also transgender people, and gay men of color as well.
In the entertainment scene?
And not to mention bisexual married guys. Bears! No. Some of them,
Twinks. Yeah.
But it's all about
racist.
That's not about Asians.
I know.
I know.
That's sizes.
Sizes.
Anyway,
Waitest.
So the show is all about you follow this these group of transgender women or drag queens who pretty much are part of the ballroom scene and gay men. What?
I'm trying to flip the screen and this fucking image switched over. He was like,
I was like, fuck, man, he just laughed at me. I was like,
shut up. You know that? He was like, I will know. No one else. Play just sucks, son.
Sorry.
Continue, bro.
I'm sorry. I was kind of irritated. Now I'm just fucked over by it. So whatever.
So the whole show is pretty much all about them, how they deal with the community, or how they deal with prejudice, and deal with the ramifications of AIDS, because that was a big AIDS crisis. HIV, AIDS, and dealing with just like shaming people, trans women of color dying.
Like nowadays.
Not even before that. Like before that, it was way worse because the police did nothing. They would do nothing. Like if a trans woman, it was one episode.
Go ahead.
It was one episode where this woman was doing one of the trans women was doing. They used to be on the street being hooked, right? You gotta get money somehow. So they were, these businessmen, white businessmen. Yes, I said white.
That was the 80s, the yuppies.
Yeah, older ones. The business tycoons.
Yuppies.
They would take the training women and have a little fun with them, like sexually. And what happened is some of them wouldn't pay up. It's funny.
No, I was thinking of fucking one of those SVU shows. It was like, I fuck men, but I'm not gay. And it's like, keep going.
All right. And then so they pretty much like the dude kind of like he wouldn't pay up, so he he's like, oh, like I want money, this and that. Get the fuck out of here. And then he pushed them, and then they started fighting in the car. And then the white dude started punching the transgender dude and beat him up on the outside. They started choking him outside on the street at night. The cops rolled up, see this white dude on top of this transgender person of color, and then they come in and he said, oh, he started explaining to the cops that, hey, one of my friends works on the police force, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Dude, the white dude got scot off free, went home. Like nothing happened. Transgender, woman of color, went to jail. Writers.
That's
savage, yo.
That's OD.
It's not like shit like that hasn't happened before to just black men in general. But just seeing that was just like explaining that story like that. It was still. I'm like, I heard stories of that because we were born in the 80s. I heard stories about that, but to see it on a TV show, different fucking story. It hit me hard. I was like, God damn. Like I heard stories about that, but
not seeing it like
not seeing it like. I'm pretty sure you got some stories.
I know. Because I know you watch it.
I'm just saying, but
thanks for being a subscriber.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure Ricky can tell you stories about the fear. They show you stories about the fear.
Oh, no, I've heard it.
Yeah. The fear used to be what not
stuff that I didn't want to hear.
The fear used to be not what it was today. Like now today, it still has its people of color going there.
It was hopping. Let's just say it that way.
You still get people that go there and vogue and like the practice and stuff like that, but it's not like it was back then. But anyway, back to the show. Well, the show pretty much it's all about these group of the cast members and how they interact, how they survive in this world, And it's a very it's the show's it's funny, it's comical.
Second season now.
Yeah, it's funny, it's comical, it's musical.
Netflix?
No.
FX.
Oh yeah, the first
season's on Netflix.
The first season, that was great,
But it's an FX show.
Yes.
It's an FX show. And so they really don't hold
FX don't hold much.
FX gets you it's like a step below HBO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gets you close, but That's great. They used to have some great shows.
Yeah, they still
so that's good.
They still do.
That's
They
I've
still
heard
do.
of it.
It's
Wow.
great. It's great. It's also it's directed by Ryan Murphy. Yes, Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy. Don't you say Ryan Johnson? Like, don't you hate that nigga?
Yeah, it was like
Star Wars.
yeah, Ryan Murphy. He did Glee.
Did Glee, American Horror Story.
Yeah. So yeah, he's
awesome.
doing really good about this show, and it speaks volumes. Like if you watch the first season on Netflix, I think it's 8 episodes.
Oh, I was just about to ask how many episodes.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes. It's really good.
Hour each?
Huh?
1 hour each?
Yeah.
Sorry, 42 minutes.
Yeah, 1 hour each. And it's really good though. Very driving, derivative, different, impactful too. Like you start realizing that a lot of these things that we took for granted, like we were young, right?
We didn't know about anything.
We didn't know about any of this, right?
Get out of here, doing.
No, we didn't really know anything about this. But until we got into like a certain age, we started like seeing that part of the world we didn't know about when we were like kids. But when we got older, we're like, oh shit, we cared about that. Like, damn, we were like, I was in the hood, chilling, doing dumb shit. But when you see it, it's like, damn, there was some real struggles going out there that I didn't fucking know about. And not for nothing, it almost, not to get really personal, it also shows how it was easy to get caught up in the drugs. It's true. And it also shows how it was easy for my mom to get caught up in that shit.
And my aunt too.
Because they would take pharmaceutical drugs and mix and cocaine and heroin, mix that shit. That's true. So, but anyway, the show's great. Watch it. Watch the first season on Netflix.
Check it out on Netflix.
It's good. The Voguing. It's also talked about how when Vogue dropped the Madonna.
Yeah.
How when it dropped, it was this new thing for how they put it. It's true. That's true. New thing for white people to get used to because it was already big and it was already being done in the hood, well not the hood, but in the ballroom community. It was already being done.
She just tried to make it mainstream.
Madonna made it mainstream, right? And then they wanted to start adapting it into different other things, Right. But it was like they felt like it was their moment to like really start shining. But when you watch the show, you start learning more about the characters and stuff like that. And it's good.
It's interesting. It kind of reminds me of a new thing that's trending. That was trending actually today, which is the 30th of July, about Young Justice's Aquaman.
Oh yeah, Calderon,
how he's now gay.
Yes, I just watched. I watched the episode right now.
I was like, wow, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. It went with it. It went with his character.
So,
it didn't seem out of place.
Well,
I
was kind of weird. I'm not weirded out, but I was kind of like, because you remember the first season, he was all about Tula.
I know, but
what
happened?
And Tula, actually, you played the game. If you ever played
I know, but after what happened to her,
he was just like.
He was kind of. That's why he went into that deep cover and shit.
He was mad at Garth too.
Because
Garth, in the original stories, Garth was supposed to become Aquaman. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. In the original story,
Garth
was supposed to become Aquaman, but he was all about being with Tula. Garth and Tula wound up dating. When Garth and Tula started dating, he was left out. He was like,
So I haven't watched Young Justice. Is it classic?
Ever?
No, exactly.
Young Justice.
And I know it's good because you guys like rant and rave about it. And I'll probably go kill the season like I
It's 3.
Is are we talking about the original Aqualad? Or are we talking about the Aqualad that looked like Simon Phoenix from Demolition?
The one that looks like Simon
Right here.
Phoenix is the one that's gay now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was kind of shocked the way that happened. And it was just like,
I saw it coming.
I was like, oh shit. I just realized that. They don't need lubricant.
All I'm saying, yo, you gonna be gay, though? You gay, though? You gay?
No, I was just kind of like, I was like, yo, yeah, they're in the water. They don't need lubricant.
Probably sucks.
But but there's a lot of the Young Justice story in general goes through a lot of issues with each character.
Relationships.
Like just the first season alone, oh my god, like it's a mess. Like the third season's already. It seems like the third season is not shit in a bad way. Like the original team is just fucking done. in a way, they're all spread apart in the beginning of the third season, and then you got the new crew that's trying to take over their spots.
Well, most of them became Justice League,
most of them became older.
So Miss Martian became Justice League. Zatanna became Justice League. A lot of them became Justice League in the second season.
Yeah. Because of that 5 year later gap.
Yeah, it was 5 years later. So they went from being 16, like someone was 16, 17, so 5 years, they wound up becoming Justice League. So they were already, some of them were already Justice League, but it was the new crew that became the Young Ball. They call them the team. They don't call them Young Justice. The show's called Young, they just call them the team.
They call them the Titans.
They don't even call them
Titans. They
Titans.
don't call them the Titans?
Nope. They don't call them Titans or nothing like that. But with the way
they do the alpha and the beta team.
Yeah. That's what they call them the team. Right. But the way the teams are starting out, or the way Beast Boys kind of showing hey, this is we're called the outsiders now. Mm-hmm. They're calling the outsiders, but the way Beast Boys kind of doing this thing and where they stay at, it almost is actually like Teen Titans because they stay in LA. I know Teen Titans is in the West Coast, but I'm just and they stay in Beast Boys penthouse. So,
but the funny thing is that shit that Batman does at the beginning of the third season,
did it for a reason.
I know, because he was like, fuck, these guys ain't gonna do. He's like, I'm gonna do this shit.
Well, it's because the light. This is Randall Savage, Lex Luthor.
They needed to combat with these guys in the shadows.
Yeah, they did. And the problem is that they had their hands with everything. Just like I'm talking about from marketing, news, food and water, food, water consumption, agriculture, everything. Even international with
Markovia?
No, not Markovia. Bolivia and everything like that. Killer Bee.
Yeah.
She know how she controls men. She's controlling the dictator of that place and blocking it off.
Oh wow!
And then they got the whole Markovia thing where they're making metahumans and shit like that.
Yeah,
with
they're using Russians. They're actually doing.
But they're using shit of what's it? Something that Darkseid created or something like that?
Oh no, it's actually the Reach. The Reach, pretty much the aliens. The Reach, they actually are. They came to Earth, and what they did when they were already on Earth, but they were looking for metahumans, right? And for them, they wanted to ignite the meta gene in humans. Like there's certain meta genes in humans. And to ignite it will get them to have powers.
Kind of like an Ultimates.
Yeah, pretty much. But in this, the light is actually kidnapping kids who
has this meta
gene, right? And then transporting them to different planets. Not even planets anymore. Transforming the fucking apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
So Darkseid can use them to his advantage.
So you can use them as their
slaves. So it's
I'll definitely check it out.
They introduced the new gods. They did. They even talked about in the second season of Young Justice. They even talked about the hero that died.
Oh yeah, because they have a memorial of all the ones that have died.
Jason Todd.
Yeah, they got
Jason Todd was there. Yep. He probably can't.
Because the thing is, when the second season starts, it's 5 years later, and Jason Todd's statue's up there. So during that 5-year block, he died.
He did.
And I think they do.
They did Ted Gordon as well. Ted Gordon actually. Yeah. Ted Gordon died. But he died differently.
And they did the whole. I think they did the whole Killing Joke thing too. In between 2 and 3, because I think.
Barbara Gordon.
Because she talks about how she was shot or some stuff.
She was paralyzed in season 3.
Yeah, she was paralyzed towards the end of season 3 or the beginning of season 3.
So it happens. So Jason Todd's death happened between the
1 and 2.
The first season and the second season.
And so did Tula's death.
Tula's death happened between that too. And then so Barbara Gordon's the whole Killing Joke thing happened season 2 to season 3. That's pretty much it. But you should watch it.
I definitely
Not made a video.
shut your whole face. You fuck.
Now we got the boys to talk about.
Oh yes,
That's what
one
we got.
spirit and different type of spectrum of the superhero game. You have not watched The Boys.
Or not read the boys.
Read the boys.
Crazy.
I'm all about reading that shit first, then watch. That's just me.
Yep, it is.
Hey, go from the original source material.
Okay. Tell me a good story. I don't always have to go to the source material.
Because the thing is,
Because think about it. Sometimes the source material is trite, and then when you give somebody a good show from crappy source material, you change the story. I don't always want to see a rerun. I said it many a time.
You don't want to see everyone, but you're watching a show based on superpowers and heroes and stuff like that. Anyway.
But at the same time, we did the same thing with Heroes, and that had no fucking source material.
and it ended
Yeah,
up
but
being
this does.
Huh? Correct.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Just give me a good story. Either way.
Did you read
But
it?
no,
Did you?
I didn't need to read it. If I couldn't know the story,
Did you
I
read
know it, I didn't need to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just needed to see.
Because I wanted to know the characters first.
I just needed how they're gonna adapt it to the TV show. The reason why is because it's always gonna be different. The times are gonna be different, so the same thing in the source material won't be as current. In this show, bad things were current. They took the same superhero trope, threw it on here. And because Garth Ennis is a fucking madman, and I love him. Garth Ennis is amazing. Fucking, if you don't know Preacher, you need to.
Oh, that's who did it.
Correct.
I was wondering about that.
Right. Another fucking show I wish they would do was Hitman. Not Agent 47, Hitman.
Yeah.
Look him up.
Did Seth Rogen write for Preacher?
Wrote for the show.
Yeah,
and
so
he wrote for the show for this as well.
Yeah, okay.
Garth Ennis also mentioned that when he did The Boys, he wanted to out Preacher. And for people who didn't fucking read Preacher and know what the fuck it's about, Preacher was, oh my god, grotesque as fuck and violent as ever. And he just wanted to do it times a million.
Boys was.
And it's fucking great. Anybody else see The Boys?
I have not touched it yet.
Not yet.
I haven't watched
You'll
it yet.
enjoy
You
it.
didn't do your. I remember you saying, "I'm going to do it tonight." You probably didn't.
Yeah.
He had a Man of Steel moment. He's like, I'm going to kill this whole season. What happened? Who won?
He said who won? He's like, I'm gonna read.
Nah, man.
You know what I started watching that day? I started watching it with my girlfriend. Heroes. I got her to watch Heroes.
Oh, you got it right?
Yeah.
Great story.
So she,
When
I
it's done.
let her watch the first episode. I was like, let me know what you think. She was like it. So she's like 6 episodes in. I don't know if she's continuing right now without me, but it's whatever. She's watching.
This was up. I loved Heroes when it first started.
Well, I think what grabbed her attention was Hero.
Nakamura.
Master of Space and Time!
Yeah, that's what pulled her in, you know, because it was like the
'Cause he
whole,
was one of the
like,
coolest
anime
characters.
aspect, you know.
She's like, that's my
Yeah.
I'm watching this show. That's what's up.
He was cool when his friend got powers.
Oh, yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
But
It reminded me of Rising Stars, which was a good thing they'll never adapt.
But that's just like I'm still waiting for them to fucking do production on the Invincibles.
Well,
and Y the Last Man.
We'll see.
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna watch
the
that
boys.
show.
Yeah, I know. But so the boys.
The boys, yeah. Great cast. Great cast. Great story. Changed up a whole lot from the comic, but for, like I said, for different times, much better. They have Simon Pegg being the dad, which is great.
Who's he?
In
Simon
an
Pegg.
American accent.
Oh, Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
Which threw me
that
because
threw me for a loop.
he's always used his regular accent with the exception of
But
fucking
then Carl Urban's able to use his own accent in this,
correct.
which threw me for a loop again. I was like,
Forget that motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
And what was great about Simon Pegg being in it is the original comic, the character was based on him, Simon Pegg, which was awesome. So to see him in it is great. But of course, he can't be that young gentleman he was because he got old. What are you gonna do? But show's good. It tackles everything that everybody thinks about superheroes. The big mythos of them being great do-getters, but what if they weren't? What if they were pieces?
And unveils everything.
And you see that in these great characters that are thrust into this one gentleman's life because of a horrific accident. Like I said, great action, great cast. Fucking watch, please.
Like these heroes are almost to the level of being villains for some of the shit that they pull. Like some of them are perverts, some of them are like molesters, some of them are murderers. And it's just horrible.
Sounds like Watchmen to me.
In a way, but then you got these normal people who just want to freaking just take the rug right off under the superheroes and expose everything, which are the boys. Karen Fukuhara, who played Kikimo or something like that. She's a part of the Kamiko. Thank you. She's a part of the boys.
That's a fucking song.
She's a part of the boys. Oh my god! but she's a part of the whole boys group, team. But there's a special thing with her. I'm not gonna put anything out like that.
Season 2 already.
Yep, it was that good, bro.
It was already
I killed it.
Came out.
Yeah.
I killed it the first day it dropped. The boys is out. I watched the boys, then I watched the Man from High Castle. Great show.
Yes,
season.
it is. That's
Final season, November 15th. And then I was like, all right, cool. They're like, hey, Cedric, you gotta be in this place. I don't give a fuck right now. I'm watching the boys. I didn't do shit that day.
You know what's weird
Cleaned
though?
my room and
then
watched the boys.
Jack Ryan season 2 is coming out.
You know what's weird? The Boys, Umbrella Academy, Watchmen, they kind of all have the same premise in a way. We're heroes, but we're fucked up.
But see, like the difference with Watchmen, you're seeing the downfall of superheroes.
Yeah.
With the boys, you're seeing heroes in the eyes of like normal people in a way.
Umbrella Academy too.
Controlled by
Corporate controlled by Umbrella Academy. You're seeing heroes through the eyes of kids.
Yeah,
Basically.
If there was like a Fantastic Four or X-Men type thing, you would get on niggas' nerves because you see them every day.
yeah.
Like, would be interesting if they did. I know they won't ever do it. But if they did like
Never gonna do it. Keep going.
on like say the Disney streaming service, if they did like a Fantastic Four TV show, like a live action TV show.
I think they're doing that.
I know they're doing a movie, but it'd be interesting because you could do a lot more character development that way. Just saying.
Yeah, they tried that shit before. It didn't work. Oh, that was that a
No, they
movie?
didn't. That was a movie.
Oh,
Almost.
movie show.
Except for the cartoons. That's about it.
Which was good.
Did y'all do an episode?
Yeah, we did.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Oh, wait.
No, he was asking him to do the episode.
Wait, you want to say it?
Oh, he was. You photoshopped them in.
Oh, yeah, I did.
See, both Chris's now they're unstuck in time and space. They can't exist in the same area. So one Chris is gone, while another remains.
Now, with that crisis being handled, we gotta go.
Is it a crisis or a crisis? I'm terrible.
You are terrible.
Oh,
I had to have one sticker today.
Anyway, guys.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Well,
Tune in next time for our show. Thank you for joining us this evening. Yes, clap, 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 clap. Make sure you hit that bell because something about YouTube is screwing up everyone's algorithm. So if you really hit that bell, you really get all our stuff so you can support a lot of our shit. You know, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things.
hit us up on
Instagram.
Hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Hit me up on Twitch.
Find him online.
Oh, hit him
Whoop
up on
his ass.
Twitch unless he's actually playing a game on
Whoop
there,
his
which
ass
he keeps saying he's
Whoop his
gonna do,
ass
he never
and then
does.
send a comment.
Yeah, find me on Twitch and then send a comment.
It's like, oh,
Join him on any fighting game he's playing. Join him on Division 2. He will be on there.
Here Roundhouse, can't miss him.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's on the
fuck, fuck,
description
Here
below.
House 84 on Twitch.
That's on the description below. Mine is on the description below. Yeah.
Are you on any games right now, Bill?
I am.
Me neither.
I
My
am.
system is collecting dust. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get Bruce Willis and the rest of these niggas to uncover my shit like the Fifth Element. It's just Aziz, light.
Yeah, because I still got your name on fucking PlayStation, and you're like that over a month ago he was on. It's like that was 10 years ago.
4 years ago. Thank you for the exaggeration. You son of a.
And on that note,
Yes.
this is.
That's right.
Yes. Starting with me, the ninja that's kicking it with you, and
Magnum PI.
the Magnum PI of Hawaii, Echo Ninja.
Nice, yeah.
And the two.
Man, you never met no fakes today.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And to my left.
You said right from
Yeah, switch it.
No, I said and the Toon Squad to my left.
Right. What? Okay. It's too busy now.
Chris.
This nigga Chris here. And Bald McGuffin over here. But
He didn't steal your line this time.
He did.
Last time you stole my whole thing. I want you to do.
Should have put that meme up. Nigga stole my job.
Identify yourself.
Identify yourself.
You ain't got no job. Anyway,
I don't. I was promoted to customer.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm here. We're at my house, my brown house. And
Yes, your boy Rizzy said, dude. Sir Wednesday. So thanks. Thanks again for tuning in. We love you guys. Peace out. Until next time.
Deuces.
Deuces.
oh my God, you weird.
Mike Barnes. Fuck Mike Barnes. Couldn't resist. I killed this whole thing.